This season, the MVO Conference has been an all-out slugfest. Tonight, the MVO main card featured the Tri-Valley Scotties as they hit the road to face off with the New Lexington Panthers. While Maysville is an early conference frontrunner, tonight these two teams wanted to send a clear message to the rest of the league. Now, I'm now joined by MVO reporter Anthony Baucco, who was at this game. Now, Anthony, both teams had to be fired up about tonight's game.
Keith, you could not be more right about that. The MVL is a very tough conference, and Tri-Valley was coming into this game undefeated in conference play, so a lot was on the line this week. Energy was surging throughout Jim Rockwell Stadium as the Panthers ran onto the field. Nick Saxon exerts some of that energy with a big hit on Brock Fargas for only a 2-yard gain. Fargas is unfazed, and he is able to connect with Matt Lawler for a 9-yard pickup. To finish off that drive, Fargas finds a wide-open Slade Lurber who strolls into the end zone for the first score of the night. Tri-Valley up 7-0 halfway through the first quarter. On the Panthers' first play, Austin Goins strips the ball and it travels down to the 2-yard line where it is recovered by the Scotties. Logan Bash attempts to get in, but is met by a swarm of Panthers. Coach Baltimore has faith in his running back, and he's able to pummel his way into the end zone. Scotties now ahead 14-0 with 5 to go in the first quarter. Second possession for the Panthers, Colin Russell throws to Saxon as they move the chains for the first time on the night. Unfortunately, Daniel Scott picks off Russell on a deep ball down to the 31-yard line for their second turnover in the game. Later on that drive, on a risky 4th and 7, Fargas makes a read and hits his second option for a first down. Now, Keith, get this. They went 3 for 3 on 4th downs in the first quarter.
Anthony, that sounds like some efficiency right there.
You know, and Bash is quite efficient himself, Keith. He attempted his second touchdown, but it's flipped just short of the end zone. To start off the second quarter, Fargas finds a hole and is able to squeeze through to put the Scotties up 21-0. And a 3-and-out by the Panthers sets up a possible top play on tonight's show. Bash takes a handoff and cuts it up field, shaking off a defender. 47 yards later, Bash finds the end zone for his second of 3 touchdowns on the night. Tri-Valley would continue to win 43-0. Bash finished the night with 105 yards and 17 carries.
A very, very solid win for the Tri-Valley Scotties. Anthony, simply put, what went well for them?
Well, Keith, I don't know if you could say that they played flawlessly, but the team was so well put together. It's hard to say anything about their game on both offense and defense. They ran 24 plays in the first quarter while holding the Panthers to only 5, and 2 of which were turnovers. They saw weaknesses in the Panthers' play, and they acted upon them quickly. Bash and Fargas played exceptionally and led the team to a solid victory.
Now, many expected a little more from New Lex, but they really struggled early.
You know, Keith, I wouldn't say so much that they struggled, but rather Tri-Valley was ready for everything that they threw at them. Out of their first 8 offensive plays, 2 were for losses and 2 were turnovers.
Wow, a great win for Tri-Valley. Thanks a lot tonight, Anthony.